Just be glad for all you have that's in today.
Hey everyone, Connie here, and welcome to my blind reaction to Carole on Tuesday, episode 8. So I'm just going to say right off the bat, I'm getting this started late, and yeah, I have to, really get this going and all because I don't have that much time. Um, so I'm not going to spend a lot of time talking either in the pre-thoughts or afterthoughts. But I do want to just mention, okay, so last time we left off with this American Idol-like competition. Carole Tuesday are one of the 8 acts that got in out of, I don't know, what, tens of thousands of people who applied. Um, and I don't think we know anyone else who actually got in yet. There was also this bit last episode dealing with Tuesday's confidence issues and Carole helping her out with that. And there was this point where they're at the water talking about it when this guy walks by, and I didn't realize the first time I watched it that that was the guy from the laundromat, the one who did the laundry round and round song with them. I did not realize that was the same guy. But I found that out on further watchings and stuff. But I'm excited to see where this goes, so we're just going to get started. When the screen fades to black, pause this redirect and go to the description below. Follow the link down in the description to the reaction. And after you watch it, come back here to the redirect and resume play. Because after it fades to black, then fades back in, everything from that point forward will be my afterthoughts and will contain spoilers to the episode. So that being said, thank you so much for tuning in, and I will see you at the reaction. Okay, and we are back, and we'll begin with spoilers in 3, 2, 1, now. Okay, so as I said, I do have to keep this short because it's just I don't have as much time as I would like, just because I did get this started late and all today. But yeah, that was really good. I wouldn't say it's the best episode we've had so far in terms of character development, progression, story, and everything. But it's one of my favorites in terms of just entertainment value. It was just really fun. Getting to see the unique styles of all these competitors was great. The Fire Bros, I think their names were, or something like that. The old men, that death metal. I did not see that coming. And then they were taking on Piotr, who, damn, I did not expect him to be that good. I figured everyone here is going to be good. Because it's, 8 out of, again, tens of thousands or whatever. So I expected everyone here would be good, but I did not expect Piotr to be that good. But he was. And then, of course, we had OG Bulldog taking on Carole on Tuesday. OG Bulldog blended rap and opera in this really unique style. I don't think I've heard anything like that before. It's really cool, though. And, of course, Carole on Tuesday did their kind of style, their beautiful, folk poppy style, I guess you could call it. And of course, they were perfect as always. But yeah, all of them, all 4 of the acts in this one did really great, honestly. I love the part with OG Bulldog and his grandmother. That was great. Apparently, his name's Charlie. But yeah, that was really fun. And then we had this other one who's also, I guess, competing. Cybele, I think it is. Cybele or Sibel or something like that. I'm not sure if they're supposed to be male or female. They're really androgynous in appearance, and I can't even tell by the voice. Which I don't mind, by the way. I do not mind that at all. I mean, we already have a trans character with Dahlia, so why not? And I'm gonna kind of leave it at that. I don't really want to know fully what's necessarily intended. For now, I'm going to leave Cybele or Cybele or whatever it is. I'm just going to use they them pronouns unless something is actually said in the series. Because so far nothing was said in this episode regarding a gender for them. So yeah. And this show has been pretty good with that. I think what this episode really did well, though, was just the diversity of musical styles, which this series has been great with so far in general. But this is a good place to really show that off with this singing competition. Because I mean, think about it. We got death metal, we got dance pop, we got operatic rap, or however you would word that. And then we got more of a folk pop. So four unique styles that definitely all stood out from each other. And that's fantastic. I love that. As someone who is big into listening to music, I have a very diverse taste. I can listen to Queen and then like switch songs, and I'll be listening to Lady Marmalade by Christina Aguilera, Pink, Maya, and Lil Kim. And the next song might be Eminem and shit. It's like all I have such a diverse taste in music, so it's great to see all of these different styles and have them all be good, like legitimately good. Um, we also saw different kinds of stage presence. Like the Fire Bros had this kind of this more, I guess, metal presence. Like they're just standing at the mics with their guitars and going wild about it, screaming and roaring and shit. And it's like, okay, that's a good presence for their type of music. But then you see, like with the dance pop, Piotr is like moving around. He's dancing. He's owning the stage, and that fits for him. Carol and Tuesday kind of staying in one place. Um, they're bouncing around and moving a little bit, but they're staying in one spot. OG Bulldog also stayed in one spot, but his was more about like hand movements and everything, and like big expressions of like bodily movements. Yeah, you know what I mean. Which works for opera very much. I mean, that's a lot of what's in opera sometimes. Um, at least the opera I've seen. But overall, yeah, I really, really like how that was blended together like that. Now, the song that this episode was named after, apparently it was a song that David Bowie wrote, but was actually performed by another band first. I cannot remember the name, and I already closed down that page. I'm not going to open it back up. They were like some really obscure band, though. I've never even heard the name before. But David Bowie did record his version as well, of course, and there's even a couple other covers, including by Ozzy Osbourne. But the song is basically about like this diverse group of people all doing their best to kind of live their lives and make their way through life and, well, do something to get there, basically, to make it in life. And that kind of fits with this episode. Maybe not as much as some of the other ones, but this episode clearly has this diverse group of characters all trying to make it and succeed in this competition. So it kind of fits. It's not as heavy with the obvious symbolism as like past songs have been. And one other thing I want to mention real quick. This competition is done tournament style. Like, I don't think I've seen any like real life counterpart to that does it like that in terms of a singing competition. American Idol, The Voice, none of them do that like that. Like they have the auditions, then they have like the Hollywood round where they knock it back to the, I don't know, like 10 or so that go into the live rounds, and then they have it where all of them compete, and then it's voted on every week as to who will stay, and then one person is eliminated each week. But in this, it's done tournament style, which is really interesting, like bracket style. So this first week was one side of the bracket with four different competitors taking the stage. As we saw, once again, Piotr defeated the Fire Bros, and Carole and Tuesday defeated OG Bulldog. And so, since they're on the same side of the bracket, they are going to be going head-to-head in the next round. On the other side, I don't remember who the other acts were. There were two of them who we hadn't really seen anything from yet. And then I think there was Cybele and Angela. I want to say those two might have been taking each other on. I'm not sure. Either way, I expect this competition to come down to Angela versus Carole and Tuesday in the end. Um, and honestly, I could see it going either way. I could see Carole and Tuesday winning and that starting to really skyrocket their career. Or I could see Angela winning and Carole and Tuesday still get some good attention from it, but I could see it like being like, oh, they did really well, but they didn't quite make it too far. Um, and they didn't just get the win. Kind of like how in My Hero Academia, Deku doesn't win the sports tournament, the sports festival. Heck, he doesn't even make top 3, or even top 4, technically. Um, so it's like, I could completely see that them doing that kind of thing with Carole on Tuesday. Though, I'm kind of leaning towards that they will at least get into the finals, or at least the semifinals. I think they're going to still beat Piotr. Though that's going to be difficult because Piotr's damn good. Either way, I do have to get onto One Punch Man as well, so I do have to end this here. Um, yeah, tell me in the comments below what you thought of this episode of Carole on Tuesday. And thank you so much for tuning in. For now, I'm Connie and I'm signing off. See y'all next time.
And though you've come through many obstacles,